Hey, good afternoon, and it is a beautiful sunny day. Today, I just want to touch on roofing materials today because I had a previous encounter in sourcing some roofing material for a personal project of mine. And I am referring to, in the island of Trinidad and Tobago. And what I observed is that there is a monopoly in the island, well, in our nation, between two of the major producers of roofing material. So let's not, um, you know, forget that between Lifetime Roofing and Roofing Systems. They manufacture probably all the sheeting down, all the sheeting material that you would ever use, whether you buy it from Sing, from West Side, from Armando's, whomever. Either one of those companies, the sheeting was manufactured from, right? How the prices arrived, that is solely determined by whoever purchased it, because, as I said, different hardwares have different prices. Some vary from $100 to $200 difference per sheet, or a couple dollars per sheet, right? But when choosing roofing material, I would say look at the environment that you're in, because we are in Tobago, we are on an island, and no matter where on the island, there's some level of sea blast. So I don't want to hear that, well, I live in the central part of the island, so I'm not getting the sea blast. No. We are a very small island and we are surrounded by water. So your level of sea blast may be less than those on the coastal area. So choosing your material is important. I would say your gauge should be no less than like 26 gauge. The thicker the better. Um, when cutting, don't use any grinder to cut your sheeting, because the grinder leaves a little shim that tends to rust the sheeting as well, and it voids your warranty because when you buy from the supplier, they say, well, 5 years warranty before anything happens. But if your contractor by chance use a grinder or any machinery that leaves that shim on the sheeting, it tends to rust from there. So it actually breaks down before 5 years. When transporting, or even again moving the sheeting, make sure your transport person or the contractor avoids scratching the paint, because the paint is a protective paint, right? So that's part when you're looking for roofing. Then we're looking at colors. A lot of persons using color clad now. So we go into dark colors like red and green, and we can choose whatever color clad we want. But for me personally, um, I chose the white sheeting. Me being because white have a greater reflective capability than the other colors. So we are having an instance now due to climate change where it's getting extremely hot. So the white would add add some level of heat resistance by reflecting more than, say, if I use a green sheeting or a red sheeting, right? And below that, I will still put my heat barrier. So I even reduce further, right? So that was my thinking when I was looking for my sheet. So we have to be vigilant as to when we are going and looking for roof sheeting. Um, Again, transportation is important. Um, right gauge, because based on where you are, and as I said, we are an island, so we are exposed to sea blast no matter where we are, right? It's just the levels may be different. So choosing material is very critical. As I said, the price range will differ from hardware, but they all get the sheeting from the same place, whether it's Lifetime or um, roofing systems. Those are the two big players nationwide that deals with roofing material. So yeah, just be vigilant about that. Ask them questions on what they have. Tell them what is the application, where you're gonna use it, If you want under eave software, they will give you the options they have. They would give you even the different types of paint that they would use on the sheeting. So make sure your contractor is knowledgeable of these things as well. And sometimes they have their own experts that could also give you guidelines as well. So it is always important to get a knowledgeable contractor who will give you these level of details as well. So yeah, the handyman. So I hope you enjoyed my little snippet today, my little advice on looking for roofing material. And feel free to contact me. Call me, WhatsApp me, send me a message, Facebook, Instagram, um, email. Yeah. Have a beautiful day and make sure and stay hydrated. It is hot, very hot. The handyman, big jobs, small jobs, even the odd jobs, we do them all.